Dr. Kaufman, this has been so incredible. And everybody, she's going to be back. We're going to talk about more specifics about if you're having suicidal ideation, if your loved ones are having, what you can do. So much good information. Is there anything else, Dr. Kaufman, that you wanted to touch on before we end today? And again, thank you so much for all of your wonderful work. It means so much to so many.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa.
Sure.
I would like to share that September is Suicide Prevention Month. Although, let's face it, every month and every day is suicide prevention.
Right.
That if anyone is feeling in distress or having crisis, there's nothing to be ashamed about at all. You deserve to get help. You deserve to be seen, heard. There's the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline number. Do not hesitate to call there. Speak to a friend. If you're religiously involved, perhaps somebody, at your church or synagogue or mosque, your primary care doctors. If you're in therapy already, do not hesitate to reach out to your therapist or speak to your psychiatrist or nurse practitioner. The most important thing is and I'd repeat those words, to hold on. Help is available. And you don't have to kill yourself to escape the pain. You don't have to do that. And tragically, a person in a suicidal, depressed state of mind, as we talked about before, the thinking gets totally distorted and constricted.
Right.
So the idea of, okay, I'm in a bad way, but what can I do to help myself? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe there's a way to resolve this problem or make it better. The options, problem solve.
Yeah.
Right? Or, yes, I feel terrible, but right now, let me drink a cup of tea or take a shower and think, I'm not going to think about that now. Think about that later. Though the coping skills, the problem solving skills, and part of that is because most likely our frontal lobe, which is our thinking part of our brain, is turned off. It's offline when our amygdala and our emotions are super fired, right?
Yes.
But in a state of awareness now, we can know that if I'm not doing okay, I need to get help. Suicide is not the answer. And the phrase that's used, like a permanent, and I put this in quotation marks because it's not a solution.
Yes.
But suicide is permanent. There's no coming back.
Yeah.
Right? And yet, the situation or the feeling is temporary, or it's going to change. It's going to evolve.
Yes. Right.
And I also want to share that for suicide loss survivors, the loss and the pain, that lives forever.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is so sorrowful. It's just a tragedy. And I want to say too, there are support services for suicide loss survivors, and we can get into that further.
Yes.
But I guess my key point that I want to say is please express yourself creatively, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also be mindful about your own mental health and family members, people that you care about.
Right.
There's no fear in saying to someone, are you okay? Is something happening? Have you been thinking at all about suicide? You're not going to make someone kill themselves by asking them, are you having suicidal thoughts? You're being a friend.